Hey gang, sorry I couldn't present to you in class today. I'm in Washington, D.C. lobbying against abstinence-only education. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the vision and the look of our upcoming film, The Robbery, of which I'm the director of photography and Michael Slater is the director. We're shooting on the 7D and cropping the aspect ratio from 16:9, which I'm currently in, to 2.35 to 1, so something like this. So this is a really lighthearted film with a lot of comedic elements, and we're pulling our influences from a lot of different sources like the Marx Brothers films, and there's a great clip Michael's going to show you in class today. Even silent slapstick films like Charlie Chaplin. So like for example, in this clip, what's important to take from it is this idea of the near miss. It's a chase where the person's hiding in plain view to the audience and the one doing the chasing doesn't notice. Second, you'll notice that a lot of this is shot pretty wide, which is how the 5th and 6th page of our script is going to be shot. Notice the very theatrical proscenium style we have going on with the camera work in this scene. At our film's climax, we have 4 characters chasing each other around in anger and with the intent to hurt each other, and we want to capture this kind of craziness with a lighthearted feel. We want to take this fun, theatrical, slapstick style and really modernize it. Let me show you the color scheme me and Michael have been talking about. See, we have a lot of very vibrant colors: blue, red, purple, green, gold. Not coincidentally, this film is called The Robbery. We open on Jack stealing, and these are the colors of sapphire, rubies, royalty, emerald, and gold. I think we'll be able to achieve this color scheme with our props and paintings and costuming. Jack's backpack is red. The woman's dress is probably going to be red. There's a clock and sound system and a golf club bag, and I'd like to get some colorful Fabergé eggs for Jack to steal. So here's a really colorful clip from a film you might recognize. Notice the red and yellow curtains, the purple couch, the blue suit, the flowers, etc. Okay, so let me show you guys some storyboards. On page 1, we start with a picture of this family. We push out to reveal that it's a frame on a shelf. And then we push out further to reveal that there is our robber protagonist, Jack, throwing things into his backpack. So here we see an over the shoulder of Jack looking at the picture frame, and he decides to put it back on the shelf. Then we get a nice close-up of Jack as he lifts his ski mask to wipe the sweat from his brow. Now this is great because I think it's important because you can't relate to a character very much without really seeing his face, and we get to that pretty quickly. Next, I'd like to start as an over-the-shoulder and then pan right as we see him ponder what to steal next. See, he goes to unhook the stereo system, and then we have a nice canted angle reverse close-up of him frustrated and unhooking all the wires. Now we have some really fun shots here. Jack hears Teddy coming, and he darts into the closet. It's completely pitch black, and we see a crack of light open and Tommy's face peering through the door. Then we push out and you see that Jack has pushed his arms through this coat, which is still on the hanger. It's a really funny, comedic, narrow escape. Later we have a shot where Jack hops into a trunk and he opens it just a hair to peer out and see Teddy eyeing his ski mask he left on the end table, which you can see here. This is the scene where Teddy says to his mistress off screen, "Hey, I found something for our role play." Here I've simulated this kind of shot with construction paper and a black sock. It's not perfect, but you certainly get the feel that you're looking through something, and it's not a shot you see all that often. And here I've practiced a shot of looking through a tiny door crack, and this is handheld. Okay, so one last storyboard shot. We're still trying to lock down a location, and that's going to play a role in this, but we'd like for this scene where all 4 characters meet on page 5 to look a little bit like this. See, on the left you got Cheryl, the wife, like, who the hell are you, with Jack on the right. And just then, Teddy, the husband, opens the door with his mistress at his side, wondering the same thing, and now Cheryl's like, who's this bitch? It's a really great way to up the stakes, and I think visually it's really interesting. Okay, so that's the end of this short presentation. We really want to convey a whimsical, fun sense of comedy with these shots. And another visual theme is this idea of the near miss. Two characters just narrowly missing each other, or almost catching one another, but missing it. And we'll have what you could call an anticipating camera running throughout the film, which I'm going to allow Michael to talk about more. Thanks for watching.